My hometown of Ashland, Oregon is a major resupply spot for the PCT. Every year, I take advantage of the fact that there are hundreds of hikers who at this point, by the time they've reached my town, have been on trail for months to ask them what their favorite pieces of gear are. Normally, that takes me all over town. I'm searching in places like the Growler Fills or the Co-op to see if I can get interviews with people. But this year, I was able to do it all from our local outdoor store, Mountain Provisions. This year, I caught up with 5 hikers while they were in here cooling down on a hot day to ask them what their favorite pieces of gear are.
Trail name is Smitty Werben Jägerman Jensen. So it's a character in SpongeBob SquarePants. Its character has like a beer hat with like 2 hoses that come to it, and in the desert section, I had like the water bladder, and then so it had hose coming to it, and my friends were trying to get me to do the water bottles, and I was like, no, I like the hose, and then so they jerry-rigged the hose to the water bottle. So at one point I had, for like 2 miles, I had like two hoses coming through, and people were like walking by and they're like, oh, you look like that dead fish. It's a dead fish. It's a dead fish with the beer hats, and then so like, yeah, Smitty. So real name is Havos. I would say like surprising favorite is like my dry sack, which is probably like such a weird thing to like, so I actually switched out probably, like not even exaggerating, like 75 to 80% of my gear, including my backpack. So backpack, stove, like clothes I sent home, got a new filter, like I've switched out like a lot of stuff. And I know it makes me sound like a complete amateur, but like I actually have like done the Colorado Trail and the Arizona Trail before this, and I was like, but I was just experimenting. And then, but I have like the Sea to Summit Big River dry sack, and I have like, it's like the more durable than like the lighter weight ones. It's like probably 3 times the weight. But when like you go to a place and your tent is like really kind of soggy, you use it as a pillow. I use it as a like a sitting pad. Yeah, I'm surprised at how much I've used it, and it's just so durable. And then like the lighter weight ones are great, but I've had those ones before and they just get like punctured a lot easier. And this one's like, just, you can like rips up nylon.
My trail name is Cheerio. Firstly, eating a lot of Cheerios at the start, up on top of mountains, and then we started saying Cheerio to each other, and then my trail family thought it was a good cheery name for me. So yeah, Heather. My buff, because it's sort of my luxury item, a bit funky, and I use it as my pillowcase. I use it as a headband if I want to jazz up, or as a top, and it's just multi-use, or a neck warmer too. So
my trail name is Loaf. I was listening to some Meatloaf on some big climbs, and I also kind of like to loaf around. Yeah. My actual name is Henry. My favorite piece of gear are my glasses, which I don't really know the brand, but they let me see, and it's really nice to see the trail and the mountains and everything else. Yeah, I kind of thought I wasn't going to wear glasses and just like go with a little bit blurry vision, but it's nice to see all this stuff. So yeah, I went 24 hours a couple days ago in a row, and I think like the 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. section would have been basically impossible without my glasses.
Hi, my name is Ocarina. I carry around an ocarina, which is a type of vessel flute. It kind of looks like a sweet potato if it was an instrument, and then it's got 12 holes on it. So I play music on trail, sometimes scare people. Some people like it. Some people think it's some sort of weird spirit in the woods playing music. So that's how I got my trail name. My non-trail name is Justina. My favorite piece of gear has to be my ocarina. I get a lot of people asking me about it, and it's a really good conversation starter. I play it a lot when I sit down and take a break, whether it's a lunch break or whether I'm just taking a sit. So it's really nice to just have something to do and to practice on trail. And it's really nice to see people's eyes light up when I play a song that they recognize, or if they ask me to play something, they're just like super into it. So it's really nice to have that little piece of gear that makes me happy, but other people happy as well.
I don't actually have one, so I'm just Emma. These wind pants are pretty great. They were 20 bucks on Amazon, so I don't even know what the brand is, but they're like cool and warm, and they like resistant to water, so it's pretty great. First like 50 miles of the desert, there was a really bad windstorm, and I put them on and I was like warm, and that was a game changer because it was the first time I'd ever worn them, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a good choice.